No.
Okay, just want to be sure. But otherwise, please tell us what's popping today.
Fatboy, have you ever been catfished before?
Uh,
Do you know what a catfish is?
yes, I have actually.
You have? What? What happened? I'm already laughing. What happened?
This was on Tinder.
Oh my goodness.
I was catfished, and so you have to be careful with Tinder. There's a lot of guys there masquerading as women,
Oh my God.
and it's easy to tell that the person is catfishing you. Of course, now I know.
Now you
when
know.
I'm
Then
being
you didn't
catfished.
know.
But like when someone who in the profile you're looking at the pictures and the person is quite obviously gorgeous, like beautiful girl, right?
yeah.
Like really, really pretty in a way that stands out. And as soon as you match, this person's trying to talk to you, trying to be your friend, trying to flirt with you.
Isn't that why you're on Tinder?
But let's just say I'm a man of humility, and I know my level. I know that if I need to entice a lady, it's gonna take some work. I know that I'm not.
Like, it's not going to be that easy.
It's not gonna be that easy. It'll take some work to get a girl to be excited about me.
Oh
I might
my
have to think of some
God.
clever lines, some clever jokes. Try to connect by sharing stories and experiences, and then boom, you strike the right note, and all of a sudden she kind of opens up and you start talking and getting friendly. That's been mostly my experience on online dating. I very rarely, when I've done it, have someone just match with you and boom, that she's just super into you and is just trying to jump
And
you.
they're so excited and going crazy about you.
And
is
if that
very
happens-
suspicious for you.
And if that happens, usually her profile pictures will tell you why she's overexcited.
Oh my God.
The
Fatboy.
excited ones tend to be the desperate ones, and usually they aren't the prettiest girls, right?
Oh my God. Fatboy.
But like, where someone who's gorgeous in the profile and she's just super into the whole thing.
Like, you look at her and like, this can't be my type. Like, she can do better.
Well, let's just say she can't possibly be that starved for attention that she can be this thirsty for me. If that makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
So for me, now that raises red flags immediately. And in one instance, that's what happened. So I got excited by that kind of online encounter. And
Did they extort money from you?
yeah,
A lot of money.
not a lot. And my understanding is usually they'll start small. Like, they're super friendly and then they'll just say, hey, but I haven't had lunch today.
Oh my goodness. Then you send 50K.
Yeah, something minor like
Yeah.
that.
And then another day it's like 200.
And then, but then when they asked for a higher amount, I'm like, no, let's first meet.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, I'm dying to meet you. Let's meet. In fact, I'm on my way to you right now.
Oh my goodness. And then they never show up.
Oh, but honey, I don't have fuel in my car. That's when I was like,
That's when you're like,
go
yeah.
to hell.
So a lady called Simone claims that she's engaged to, guess who?
Who?
Omarion. And she was on the Dr. Phil show. Have you ever watched the Dr. Phil show? Dr. Phil?
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, so she was on the Dr. Phil show and she was trying to, make sense of the whole situation and find out if indeed she's being catfished or not. Anyway, so she claims that she's engaged to Omarion and that she has sent him over $4,500 in the past few years. However, Omarion did say that he is not the one. And guess what? He even featured on that episode to tell her, baby girl. But I'm coming to that part. And she was on the show with a friend of hers called Rachel, who said that she has been begging her for years and telling her that can't be Omarion because Omarion is a superstar and he would not be asking a normal civilian for money. You get me? And then she went on to say that she tried to beg her to, reason, but then she kept on insisting that she was what? Engaged to Omarion and she was actually talking to him. So this is exactly what happened. Take a listen. This is when she was talking to Dr. Phil, and then later on in the audio,
his manager wants me to pay $3,000 to meet him.
That's her?
yeah.
His manager wants you to pay $3,000 to meet someone that you're engaged to.
He asked me to marry him last year.
This is what she looks
Right.
like.
Oh, my.
Does that sound logical to you?
No, it doesn't. That's why I want to find out the truth.
You live where?
In the Bronx.
And he rides his bike and goes to the mall.
Right.
Why have you never met?
His manager.
It's crazy how far
Now
these
this is
people will
Omarion
go
responding.
to convince and manipulate my fans to think that they are actually speaking with me. from sending fake
He
driver's
featured
license
on
and
the show to
passports,
tell her that
even
it's not me you're
FaceTiming them,
talking to.
claiming that there was a bad connection when they never even seen me. I'm so sorry, Simone. I haven't been speaking with you online and we are not in a relationship. You haven't sent me any money. I want everyone to be aware that if someone is online claiming to be me and asking for money, that you are not speaking. I would never do that. It's
Well, according to Simone's friend Rachel, she went on to try and convince Simone that there is no way Omarion, like I said, would ever ask her for money. Only a scammer would. And Omarion also went as far as going to his social media on Instagram, and he tagged the clip "Be Smart," and he went on to tell people, you have to be able to be alert, because basically, I'm paraphrasing, basically the internet is a very, shady place, and some people will take advantage of others. So, be smart about it. Don't just believe for face value that you're talking to Omarion, or you're talking to Sarah, or you're talking to Fatboy.
Speaking of which, I do, even when I do get matches, sometimes I get matches on Tinder. And the people know of me, like, from the work that I do, my public capacity as a public personality in the media. And it's one of the first things they ask, are you really this person, are you pretending? Because it looks like this is a big thing. There's lots of fake accounts there of people impersonating others. There might even be people using your pictures.
That is true.
And pretending to be you in order to, catfish some people.
Yeah.
So you got to really be careful. Or maybe we can just go back to meeting people the normal way.
Exactly.
The old-fashioned way.
This is why I never, okay, except for Valentine's Day, I don't think I have ever met anybody. No, I have. Okay, 2 times. And they turned out to be very legitimate
the aviator,
people. Yes.
I think did he watch you on YouTube? Is that how he got interested in you?
And then there's the lawyer who took me out for lunch on Valentine's Day. I think those are the 2 people I have met online, and they're legitimate
decent
people, like really cool people. Met them, they've taken me out.
So what's the lesson here? You can't throw the baby with the bathwater.
You can, you have to be sure. For me, it's hi, give me your number. If I think you're interesting, if I go through your profile and I think I like what I see, hi, this is, give me your number, let's chat. From there, okay, we keep on talking, and then from there, after like 2 conversations online via WhatsApp or whatnot, then I want to see you before anything else. Like, let us meet, even if it's like for a quick coffee, a quick tea or lunch. That is it. But other than that, I'm not going to tolerate a conversation with somebody I've met online for more than a week without having met them in person, because people are crazy.
Exactly. And now there's and I don't know, there's something being discussed now. There's a new filter on TikTok that everyone is raving about. As in, it literally turns you into a supermodel.
Yes. Is it like the plastic surgery?
I think it's called the bold
something like that.
Something.
It completely
filter.
just
And
makes you look super hot. Like
unlike
10
a
times
Snapchat
hotter.
filter, where if you move your face around or if you cover one side, like it'll disable the filter.
Yeah.
This one, someone can run their hand across their face slowly and remove it, and it's still applied.
Still intact.
It's still intact, and the person just keeps looking gorgeous. So, man, you're going to end up falling in love with all kinds of people on social media now, and they're not going to be who they represent themselves as. Either it'll be a totally different person, assuming a fake identity, or it could be a person, but they are presenting their appearance in a way that's different from how they actually are. So you gotta be careful.
And now we have AI and what is it called?
Chat GPT.
Exactly. So a lot of people are just going to use that to impersonate somebody else. You're going to be thinking you're speaking to Beyonce, and yet you are not. So be careful, be smart, okay? For me, it is, I have to see you in person. If you're not planning on seeing me in person, then stop talking to me.
All right.
Completely.
Well, you heard.